Hey, is this gonna work? Hopefully. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, PF is up. It's the one with the gibberish. The password is 4321.
Okay.
Hosted by YF.
Okay. There I am.
There we go. Oh boy.
I think Keita might be AFK. I don't think it's ready to.
Oh man. Just gotta wait for everyone to be ready. Hopefully I got the audio balance fine. I can only hope so. I can
Alright, I
only hope
assume
so.
we're all ready. Um, I did the check, but I didn't see what it was. Okay, we're all ready.
You didn't check it.
Oh fuck, I never unlocked it.
Whoops.
I was so busy doing the crafting. Where do you go to do it? It's in...
It's in Labyrinthos.
Okay.
Aporia is the closest 8th Reddit.
Oh, you know what? I might not have unlocked Savage either. Look at me doing all of this.
I almost forgot to. I was
Aporia?
crafting too much.
Oh my gosh, I'm terribly sorry.
It's literally you click the quest and you have it open. It's not a very long cutscene.
Okay, good. Let's see. Where am I going? Oh, it's gotta be.
I should have asked, but how many tinctures does one go through on a normal basis?
I
I mean,
was
just...
told not to touch tinctures until you see Enrage.
Yeah,
I've
if we're just
literally
doing
never used them
prog, then
before.
you're not gonna probably use any for this.
Because I have like 30-ish grade 5s, 69 grade 6s. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch them until we see Enrage, or at least like we know we can clear, and then you can start using them.
Also, I should mention I completely forgot to look up guides because I was also too busy crafting. Whoops.
And we'll manage to figure it out.
I just decided to study somebody else's hard work. So I've been looking up the
Same.
guide that was posted there. I'm like, okay, I got it. As
Mhm.
long as I can grab the mechs and know where I'm supposed to stand, I got it.
Yeah. That
Oh.
seems to be most of this fight. As long as you know where to stand, I think you're good.
Oh, well, you can get stuff with these cogs, can't you?
For the cogs, yeah, you can either get like a tiny little trash can mount or the minion version of it. In Yomar.
Oh, from Formidable?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just popped.
Oh. Yeah, Formidable's fun. I skipped the cutscene to unlock Savage. Don't tell my FC.
You said it's in Yulmore?
Yeah, the cog exchange is in Yomar. It's two from the right at the end where you exchange like savage stuff.
Well, I have no idea where you exchange savage stuff in Yulmore. I didn't do savage to Shadowbringers.
It's the place where you go like up 2 steps and
Yeah. The big long table.
okay, I am
Token exchange?
Yeah, I think the token exchange is that one. If you open it up, you should see a bunch of different exchange options.
Oh, I see it. I'm like 2 cogs short of the mount.
Got it.
How much
Ah.
is the minion for it?
It costs 6.
Okay.
I have like 10 cogs.
Okay, anyway, let's just go in. Nope, never mind.
Oh boy. I've never had the opportunity to do current content Savage anything before.
Well, we'll have fun with it then.
I'm sorry I was away.
I totally thought this guy had a pumpkin on his head the first time I saw him.
I mean, that's fair from far away.
Totally want to know Thamus's story. Like, who the hell is he? Oh, someone has a hiding token. Gonna take me to hide it.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I guess the first thing we gotta do is establish block positions. We have a couple of mechanics to use those. So melee at the back, that's your range at the front corners. The healers are east and west, and tanks back and front.
already north.
Okay, so so who's main tank?
I'm gonna try to get some markers down for chains. Actually, I
Go
don't
for
know
it.
the spacing.
Just try to wing it. I mean, have to put it down eventually.
I can put down the red ones.
I got it. These are gonna be for the chain mech.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
Something like that. I can't really.
I forgot to read the guides. I really hope this isn't too loud. Like, game audio-wise.
And we can adjust them later if they're not right.
Yeah, or I can, since I'm on 2, I'll just stand on the outside, more towards the, so that I'm not too close to A and B. It's fine.
Hey, thank you for the follow.
Alright, are you ready?
Wait, what do you mean center east west for healers?
I don't have the slightest idea.
The
Oh.
heels
Yeah, that's your
always stays
content,
on A
so
and
yeah.
C or slightly outside of it when it gets divided into 9 sections.
Yeah, those are the boxes.
Yep.
Okay, anyway, did we ever figure out who was main tank?
Yeah.
Okay, then we're good. Let's go.
Alright.
Shackles?
Alright, go to markers.
Oof.
How come I didn't get one?
Out first, then in.
Oh my god. I should have fucking watched a guide. I was spending too much time crafting these past 2 days. Oh my god. I assume you have to invuln that. Oh, it's a double tank buster. That's interesting. Come on, Kata, you can do it.
We call it the stack tank buster.
The absolute mad lad is alive still.
Both of the healers died to the
What in the hell is this?
mechanic.
Got it.
I'm gonna die to that.
Yep.
The chain mechanic just gives 4 of one color and 4 of the other color to random people, right? It's not due to...
The first
Uh,
time
no.
it's 1
The
and
first
1.
time, yeah, it's 1 and 1. Make sure
I'm so sorry. I should have watched a guide first.
It's good. We
So
now know we can do it.
you're gonna have to do some adjusting to the chain mechanics because the person who has the red chain debuff is gonna have to go on the outside. The person with the purple chain debuff is gonna have to go on the inside.
What do you
Other than
mean?
that, wait, what?
What do you mean one? Did you say 1-to-1?
The very first shackles, one person will get red and one person will get blue.
Oh, okay.
So you just need
Yeah,
to have
so
3 people
the red-
with.
Yeah, the red needs to be on one of the outside markers, and the blue needs to be on one of the inside markers. Pretty sure that's purple.
Hmm.
So how did we split up for this? Is it just maintaining the
It's gonna
clock
be clock
position?
positions and then
Okay.
adjust as needed.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure it's random.
Is your gear, waifu? A little low in item level, but I think we'll be fine.
Alright, I guess ready.
Yep, go for it.
Buff is up. Oh shit! That's my fault. I need to be in on this one.
Yeah, there's gonna have to be some, like, sort of adjustment.
I saw the AoE markers that time.
Tankbuster.
You don't have to swap for that, I'm in bowling.
This is in and out.
Okay, we're doing good. So far, we're doing good. Hmm. Okay, I have no fucking idea what's going on here yet.
Skip clock.
EPS collapse south, right?
Go to whichever debuff.
Oh, I was too fast back to my spot.
Shit.
My fault.
Oh, God.
What
It didn't-
killed me with the red
Besides, I have
chain?
no idea what's
I
going on
thought
with the
it
chains. It
flipped
didn't
over.
seem too bad up to
The red
that
chain,
mechanic.
You were connected to both the red chain and the blue chain because you were closest to me. So when you pulled further back and I pulled further in, it broke the blue chain, but not before you took the explosion.
Oh, so I got the both?
Got them
Yes.
both. That's what killed you on that one. I'll pay. Whoever gets that chain is random. So we just have to be real really aware.
Okay.
Right.
I have no idea how those chains work.
So the
I
blue
guess-
chains connect 4 people, the 4 people that are closest, which is why we have the A, B, C, and D right around the boss. We want to collapse the blue chain in so that those 4 people are connected. The red chains make great big huge red AoE puddle circles around the people who get targeted with them, which is why we want those people as far out as possible. On the first chain mechanic, if you are ranged and do not, or if you have the red debuff, it will be the first debuff in your bar. Or if you are ranged or ranged or a healer, go to the 1, 2, 3, or 4. Get out of the center, because that will leave the melee and the tanks close in, which will maintain uptime. And then that way, the ones that are on the outside get hit with the big puddles, but the guys that are on the inside only get hit with a little puddle, and it's a lot easier to soak. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now, later on in the fight, 4 people are going to be marked with the blue chains, and 4 people are going to be marked with the red chains.
We can just try to clear this mech first, and then
Okay.
we can go over that when we get there. Alright, is everyone ready?
Yeah, I think I had chains during the first pull, but I had no idea what I was doing. I think I killed some people. Oh, that went way better. That was way better. Okay, I've read, so...
Out first.
Oh, I didn't get out in time. Whoops. Damn it.
It's this flare. This is right, left.
Nice, nice, nice. No, I'm gonna pop him into CO2 for that.
That's okay.
Oh my god, there's, like, all the fucking way over there. I need to get my own health back up right now. Either I did it wrong, or I simply didn't have enough health.
For the temperatures, can we stay in our clock positions for that one, regardless of where we were in chains?
Well, for the first and third temperatures, yes. You're gonna go back to your clock position.
Right. I
So,
mean for
what's
the
gonna
starting
happen is-
position.
Yeah, starting. So what's gonna happen there is, basically, you're gonna have to look at your temperatures, and in the second one, either soak into north or south, which is ice and fire, so you can resolve the third one in that same clock slot,
What?
or stay in the middle. No, or stay in the middle to not.
Not die. But pull is on you. If nobody's talking, then you're ready to go.
I didn't get a shackle this time.
Tank has red chain.
How did that kill everyone but me?
No one was in two.
It's gonna be right left.
I'm amazed I had the time. Oh god.
This is flare.
Oof.
This is in then out.
Not gonna lie, I was paying more attention to trying to keep the party from dying. Okay, I should start paying attention to the mechanics. Fuck. I guess I'm here. I guess I'm not here. Oh god. Oh, well. Oh god. What happened earlier in the fight? The people started dropping like flies. I was like focusing on
We're
way more on
leading
that
to
than the
chain.
mechanics.
Can we do like? Can we have tanks C and B, and then the melee A and C?
I'll be right back.
And so then, if one of the melee, the tanks or the melee, gets red, then it would be easier to know that there's an empty space to swap with. Or maybe, how about this? This is even better. If a melee just gets red, they just say they got red. And then we'll know to like adjust. Does that make sense?
Alright.
Sorry about that, I'm back.
Which part are you confused about, Jasper?
I'm fundamentally misunderstanding something about that mechanic as well.
Is it with, like... Yeah, we have to hit each ice piece, except if it's purple. You can't hit purple because it just kills you.
Yeah. In the second
Purple kills
phase,
you?
all but north and south and middle are purple, so...
You also have to hit with the opposite debuff that you have. So the first one can't be anything because you don't have a debuff. But then you have to do the opposite of what you have.
Yep, okay, but purple always kills you. Is that what I'm hearing?
Right, purple always kills you, so you
Okay, that was the part I didn't realize.
if your cell wherever you are is going purple, which is always going to go if you're in the 2 column or the 3 column right here.
And I assume at the start everyone wants to be in their own square?
If your tower is fire purple ice or ice purple fire, you have to go into the center on the second one. If your tower is fire purple fire, you're gonna have to go into the ice tower in the second one. And if your tower is ice purple ice, you're gonna have to go into the fire tower in the second one.
That mechanic might take me some time to get.
Well, you want to make sure that you're going to soak an opposite when you go back to your clock position on the third one. So you need to make sure that you have the opposite debuff before you go back to the third one. So if your first and third are opposite, you just go into the center and don't pick up either of the towers. And if
Center
your
is
first
essentially
and third are
neutral,
the
then.
same, then you have to go to one of the north or south towers to change it. So it'll go back. Yeah, and you have to identify which
And as for
all of your debuffs.
AoE's going on, following the group has worked pretty well for that so far. I have no chains.
Dudes are out.
It's left then right.
Okay. far, so good.
This one's a stack.
I heard stack.
It's over. This is in and out.
In and out. Okay.
That was the worst jump timing possible. It lines up so perfectly.
Wait, why did the first one kill so many people there?
I think I jumped into like the grid between the squares.
Yeah, someone must have left an empty square.
It's unbelievable.
So
how
it
that
does work
timing
like I
lines
thought
up.
it does. For the first one, everyone has to be in a square.
Yeah, because you just have to soak every ice or fire.
Does the same also apply to the third one? Everyone has to be in their own square?
Yeah, everyone has to be in a square for the third one as well.
Okay.
Yeah, anyway, it's my bad, I think.
And at least one person needs to be in the non-lightning ones for the second one.
Sorry about that. We're making progress. Yeah, I don't have one. Yet. I could change in a moment. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Ah!
Purple. Purple right now. It's left, right? I can stack again.
Far so good.
Out and in.
Out then in. Okay, doing really good so far. This... okay. Wait a moment, is this... I need to go to the middle and then back to my square for this one. Wait, what? Oh, he fakes you out?
Yep.
Oh, shoot.
Does a raid-wide AoE, which makes you think that the thing is broken, but it's not broken. You have to wait until the crystal breaks.
That second one there is gonna be a swap.
Got it.
Hey, at least we're seeing past it now, finally.
And then
It's
the third
progress.
one, not too soon, not too long after this one. This main one.
It's in and left.
Yep. And red.
In and left. It's okay.
Oof. God, there's in and out mechanics on this now. Hi, Elise. Welcome to absolute death.
I guess for this one, he just, like, he goes to the center by himself.
Both me and waifu misread that one. Oh, Elise,
Yeah, he's
you gotta
standing
tell
on
him, is
the
my audio
opposite color
balance
of his orb.
good?
I mean, in that case, his purple was on red, so it would stand on blue.
Check your chain.
Jasper go corners. Yeah, that's almost good. Was it in and out? Fire.
Oh, man.
Left and right.
Uh-oh. I think that was my fault.
Yeah, there's just a
That
lot
might have
of
been
radiant
my
damage
fault. I tried doing the same
from
thing I did last time, but I had 2 of the same color that time.
there's just a ton of raid wide damage in the ice fire phase, so like you have to do a lot of party mitigation, healing and stuff. You have to save it for that.
I think we were doing okay, just that one of the boxes was missed. But you said you have 2 of the same color, then you need to go... If you have 2 of the same color, and you're not a tank, you have to go to north or south to make sure you have the opposite.
Okay. Because I tried going to the middle on the
And
second one.
The middle is just empty, so it's like a safe zone against purple.
So I should only really use the middle if I have 2 opposite colors.
Yeah, because then you're just set up, and all you want to do is not die to purple.
Okay.
The melees and tanks stay in, ranged and healers go out, as a general rule. Unless you have a specific debuff. And then if you see like a melee with a red, go out to one of your markers, then go in.
Hmm. I'll eventually get it.
Yeah, I have red.
I have purple.
Well, the melee has red, that's what's important. It's out and in. If it's flare. Left and right.
So far, so good. Okay, for this one, I need to go to the middle. Oh shit, right. You said he fakes you out.
Yeah, just make sure that whatever cube you're taking has disappeared before you move.
Yeah, my bad. I forgot about the faking out part.
I have red.
Accidentally fat fingered my mitigation.
This one's in and out.
Whoops.
It's a good start. The last one, right?
We're so good. Just need to start nailing the temperature mechanic, that's all. Okay, for this one I need to go north or south. I need to go south. Oof!
Oh, we did it. This is a flare.
The tank top. Yeah.
Oof!
I got too close.
We got damage down, so we made it, so that's what counts.
Hey, but you know, this time, most of us... No, we generally got past the temperature mechanic that time. This one, I don't get what's in and out, what, like, determines it.
You will take your first one, and then when you have purple, you'll go either north or south to get, you know, the opposite, so you can take your last one in your original spot. Right. They have 2 ice, then you're gonna take your first ice, You're gonna leave for your next purple, because both left and right have a purple in the middle. You're gonna get fire from the north or the south, and then go back.
Good luck when you run. This is supposed to be like just a little bit harder than like extreme. Like it's not actually hard yet, is the thing.
Ranged has purple.
Left and right.
Okay, so far so good. I know I keep saying that, but it's true.
Out and in.
Definitely seems like we could very consistently get to temperature now. Okay, for this one, I need to go to the middle to my thing ends. And I think I need to delay my bell here. Right about now, I think. Oh, I need to move on. Oh god, that was close. Yeah, I kept falling for it too.
Okay, I'll try and call it out.
I probably should have noticed Jasper was dead sooner and rezzed him sooner. It seems like Kata's actually the main tank. You would think it would be the warrior.
And melee has red. Left and right.
Okay.
This is the floor. In and out.
And out. Man, I'm so glad I melded so much piety to my gear. Right, I'm doing the thing I did last time. I just need to better pay attention in case someone dies. Because someone's got to be in the squares for the third one, for sure.
Don't move here. Okay, now move.
Yeah, I think that's really good timing for the bell. Is for that mechanic specifically.
That's a step. Right, left, in. Right, left, in.
Oh, thank God for the call out. That makes that way easier.
That's a left step. Back. Red, right and out.
Wait, shackles again?
Standing on light.
And color is red.
My bad, my bad. Barzar.
Okay, we overlap.
Bakro, I think the name was. I think there, me and Bakro tried to go into the same square initially.
The same square for what?
Red shackles.
Oh. I mean, I guess just try to adjust. I mean, you don't really, like, for red shackles, you don't have to be exactly in the corner. And for blue, you
Like
don't have to
he,
be
like he was trying to adjust, but he hesitated a bit before he sprinted over there. Because I think neither of us sure who should move.
I mean, I guess there always should be like an empty space somewhere, because one person, if melee is red, then a ranged spot will have to switch, right? Did I say that right?
Different timers. Wait, what?
No, that's for different timers. Is for when he does the jail cells and shackles at the same time. But that's after where we died.
Those shackles going off were where we died. The first red goes off at 3, the second one goes off at 8, and then 13 and 18. Those 4 shackles go off in those intervals.
What?
Right, but he's talking about like for the like the cell positioning, right? The 3, 8, 13, 18.
Yes.
What? What do you... Where are you getting these times from?
Your debuff timer. When you get shackles, when you get the debuff, it will either start at 3, 8, 13, or 18 seconds.
Oh.
Party Finder strat is usually the shortest timers will go A and 1 and go progressively down. So 18 will be at D and 4, respectively. In theory, as long as you're standing in the right spot with the right shackle, should be fine. Shouldn't have to worry about it.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Wait, what happened there?
I had stand off.
Jasper, you have red. Out and in. Right and left. This is a stack. So other tank stack with us.
Okay, could have been worse. Oh shit, there I go. Ah, Jasper went down again.
Let's
Ah.
left and out. This is a flare. It's red in and left.
Oh man. Ah. That sucks, Elise. Holy shit! That was amusing seeing literally every single shackle on one person at once.
Yeah, I like how he just looks at you till you die.
Every single shackle on him at once. Right back, I need the bathroom.
Are these colors useful, by the way? Because I can just stop doing them if everyone knows what to do.
I'm back. The raid callouts are super helpful.
Wait, hold on, let me explain this. So, okay, if you are on, for the temperatures or fire ice thing, if you are on the left or on the right boxes, you have only two possible combinations. You can either have a red and a blue with a purple in the middle, or you can have two of the same ones, right? So you will always start at your clock position, wherever that is. For the second one, you will always move. And if you have two different ones in your original cell, you move to the center and you stay at the center until purple explodes, then you move back. That's all you gotta do. If you have two of the same ones, you start at your clock position. Once that explodes, you either go north or south. What you're looking for is that the middle one for north or south is the opposite of both the ones you have at your original. So if you have two reds with a purple in the middle, all you're looking for is a blue in the north or south in the middle. Does that make sense? Jasper, does that make sense?
It does to me, since I've been going right. Is the normal strat to have healers left and right, or is that just how it worked out?
I mean, I think that's just how progression went so long. Healers usually end up east and west for strats anyway.
Huh, so we accidentally wound up with the normal strat. At least for the healers. I like the music here, it's catchy. I'm just glad the tank gear I sold made. Because I made like 2 sets, and that definitely cost some a gil in tombstone materials. But thankfully, since the tank set actually sold, I managed to make back the gil I spent on making 2 sets. Plus more that my healer gear sold today. Which has brought me up to 9.3 million. I sure hope I can get mansion money by the time that drops. Because as a Canadian, I want a place in Ishgard. It might be really, really, really hard to get a place there.
Okay, I'm good.
If I don't get it, like, on patch day. You know? Oof.
Okay. It's in then out. I left them right.
Okay, we have recovered. I was worried we were going to wipe there. I was really worried we were going to wipe. And I still have my bell up for this mechanic, too.
Don't move here.
Purple explode.
Then now move. This is this. Well, what's that?
Okay, they both get a regen.
It's right, in, and left.
Woo! Woo, lad. That got a little dicey.
Is this flare?
Oh!
Right, left, and out. My bad, I missed that mech.
I think that was a pretty good run. I thought it was going to be a wipe way earlier than that.
Okay, we have 3 minutes till the break, so we can just take the break now. It's 10 minutes.
Oh, right, there's a break in the schedule.
Yeah, I'll see you at 8:40, right? That's what I have. Yeah, 8:40 real time. Yeah.
I guess I should read it.
Here, join my thing, Jasper.
I'm
I'm sharing my screen.
gonna be right back.
Okay, so you have these magnificent boxes, right? Okay, so you have these boxes, right? So this is the left, this entire column. And then this one, oops. This one's the right. So when I say center, I mean this one specifically. This is the center. The one in the middle with the C. And the one with an N is north, and the one with an S is south, right? So if you're starting here, right, you have two possibilities. You can either have, let's say, fire, purple, ice, right? And if this is your situation, all you have to do is stand here, then go to the center, have the next one explode, then go back and take this one again. That's your entire movement. There's not much thinking about it, you just have to wait for the things to explode. On the other hand, if you have the same things, so if you have like a fire, right? In that case, you'll take the first one, like you did the first. And at that point, you basically want to move either to here or to here. And that depends on what the middle element is. So if this is like, fire, ice, right? That's not very useful to you since fire will just kill you. And this one will probably be ice, right? Or it could be some other combination with ice in the middle. So what you're looking at is the middle one right here. And since this one's fire and will kill you, this is ice is good. So you go down here to south, you take it, and then you go back. Is that beautiful artwork explain it better?
I can't see what. By the way, Yua, what determines the in, out, left, right stuff? Because I've been just purely following your calls on that stuff.
Or so if he has like a sickle looking thing, kind of like the Reaper axe or whatever you call it, then that's just going to be a left or a right depending on whether he's holding it in his left or right hand. So if he has like that sickle thing in his left hand, then the right is safe because he's cleaving the entire, like 240 degrees on the left. If he's spinning like a ball flail thing, then out is safe. And if he's spinning a chakram or like a dancer weapon looking thing, so it's like a blade with a hole in the middle, then the inside is safe. And it's just the order in which he pulls them out that dictates the order in which they go off.
Hmm.
That makes sense.
I feel like it's going to take me quite a while before I can recognize that reliably myself. I should actually check my gear. Hmm. I mean, shields are selling, just not particularly quickly, but it's the same with, like, all the gear, really. How about the remaining healer pieces? It's been a while since I checked these. Still decent price. Okay, those were the only ones I wanted to check right this second. Break should be ending in a few minutes. After the Savage session, I gotta start sending them out on quick ventures again. Level them up. Hey! My entire Paladin set had just finished selling. Good thing I decided to adjust the price right this second for that. Just need to sell the other 2 healer pieces. And then decide what gear set I'm going to try selling next. Sell one for each job. That'd be a lot of weapons. How are rings in, like, just general we're doing right now? I theorized rings might be a pretty good seller. Because I think they take less materials, don't they, to make? Sort of? This massive undercutter right here. That one has materia in it. Yeah, that's just normal qual. Casting has gone way down for some reason. The same might potentially happen here, depending on if people match this price or not. The other three rings seem like decent right now. We'll check the rest. Really? Those didn't sell yet? Oh. They're selling here again? Oh right, there are actually two. Elise, do you need a Dark Knight weapon? Because I haven't actually sold my Dark Knight weapon yet. You can have it if you want. Like, if you need it, that is. If you're sure. Really, this hasn't sold yet? The price is still pretty high on them. How about these glasses that have been dropping in price for days now? With people, like, literally flooding the market board. And this one is just a mortar. That was mortar anyway. I think earlier today I bought, like... Okay, no, my price adjustment did work earlier. You can still see in the history. I, like, bought all the cheap ones out. You know, the price has risen up to here. It keeps stopping here at 1500. But I don't really plan to, like, go to war with that market until close to housing. How much mortar do I have anyway? It's not even telling me. Full stack there, 300 high quality there, more there. And I think my retainer has, like, stacks of 10 in it, like a bunch. That's, excuse me, a few hundred more. Stacks of 20. By the way, did you know this is a thing you can do with minions? Because I didn't. That's how you feed them. I didn't know that. It's slash handover. And the fat cat even reacts to it by like coming to you to eat it. I don't know if other minions interact with it. I just know about the fat cat so far. Oh boy. Waifu, you good? What's going on right now? Ah! Oh, I think Toilet just checked my melds. Did I ever show you my melds, Elise? Because I am pentamelded on my raid gear. Only a few of them are like crit and determination melded too. Like, a lot of them are piety melded. Because they're already capped on crit and determination. It's crazy how much piety I had to meld. But my piety went up like over 400. Potentially over 500. It's ridiculous how much piety I have from meld. Originally I had less piety than I had with my previous set. But now it's higher. It has to for sure be higher than Jasper's. I'll check Jasper's after this. Because I am curious. Ooh, they didn't mind piety at all. No wonder they're having MP issues. I don't know how Siege's MP economy is, because my experience is with White Mage. And White Mage is currently known for having MP problems. So I'm glad I had the opportunity to meld so much piety. Because it helps greatly. Like, you saw how my MP was during the fights. It was really good. Especially for, like, Prog. It's not like I can meld more determination and crit. I basically have almost as much of that as I can get.
It's on you whenever you want to pull.
During that last pull, I suspect some of my heals were crit heals. Like, really big crit heals, which basically helped me solo the healing that one part. Because I think Jasper was, like, up at that time and was, like, out of mana. So, my materia, at least, isn't actually maxed. If you look at this crit piece, you'll notice I have some Shadowbringers materia there. Because I am not made out of money. Especially not when I did the melds. I was not made out of money. So yeah, some of it was definitely cheating with Shadowbringers materials. So it could be higher. But I'm also not like a world first racer. What the hell am I doing? But it's pretty good. It gives me... The Shadowbringers materials gave me a little extra bump up without breaking the bank, you know? Especially with how low the chances are of melds. Especially on these, where you have to overmeld 4 times. It definitely helps save a lot of money. And it got my crit up to like 1900. I think I also pentamilded my paladin, although with a lot more Shadowbringer's materia. Although my paladin's crit is definitely higher than my white mage's. I think its determination is higher too. If you're still around after this, I'll have to show you. I need to eat food. I hope my strategy here works. Oh, this can't be good. Okay, it worked out. You said in out?
I didn't notice this one. I think it's an out. Is it stuck? Left, right.
Alright, temperature mechanic. I need to go this way. And I need to time my Lily to go off just when we're about to get hit by the second raid wide.
Do I move here? Can I move?
What? Was someone not on a square? Or... That's fine. Either forced you to big pull. I mean, honestly, in that situation, if you die during the first pull, then that's fine. You just pull slower after you wall res, you know?
Melee has red again. It's right from left.
Generally, we do really good.
for the stuff.
Oh, we both died. I was like, why is my healing not going off? Gee, I possibly wonder why my heals aren't going off. It's because I died to the mechanic. Oh boy. That's a raid wide. Okay, I'm staying mid then. Okay, my healing is going to be less effective for this, which is a little concerning. Which is why I popped my thing.
There's a flare.
I think I gotta do Cure 3 here. Get her health up.
It's red, in, and right.
Red and right. My god, thank god for you, man. The actual literal god for this part.
This is another flare. It's red, right, and out. The color's gonna be red.
One extra. Oh shit, oh fuck, oh god. Were the reds too close together on that one?
I think everyone's a bit too close on that one.
I tried to get away as fast as I could once I noticed. Oh, that has to be like the furthest we've gotten. Ugh. That was basically the oh shit runs, like, oh god, red, get away, get away, get away, get away, and then we fucking died anyway. I probably should have sprinted, but this isn't a very easy key to hit. This is meant for me to, like, click on it. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no, not. There's some salt going on. Oh no. We'll figure it out. Whoops.
Yeah, we have about an hour left, so I guess on to PF we go.
There's something out. I think that was our best run yet, if you ask me.
Yeah, we got the furthest on that one, I think.
Something I want to do in the pretty near future is basically nuke almost all of this and like redo them, because a lot of this is like the legacy layout I had from A Realm Reborn when I learned about these things initially. Like, I probably don't need a bunch of instruments here. I probably don't need some of these things here. Like the minions, for example. Or G-pose. This is idling camera. I probably don't need idling camera there. Or teleport, for that matter. Like, I have it here, but I always just go like that, just out of pure habit, rather than just clicking that. The idea is, if I could free up enough space, I could have, like, a bar to do other stuff with, basically. Whether it's more emotes, or if it's, like, the snap in the job change thing. Or even just crafting macros. Who knows? The possibilities are endless! Especially imagine if I had 2 full hotbars worth of empty space. Then I could do some cool stuff like make them vertical and like put them over here. Rather than just have them like this. Or more emotes. Actually, speaking of HUD. Wasn't there an option to, like, hide the scenario guide if you're finished on MSQ quests? I could have swore there was something like that. But I don't know where that setting would be. Somewhere in here? Hide when all quests complete. So what happens if I switch to something that has, like, quests available then? It doesn't show. Alright, so that is something I have to, like, turn back on when I'm actually doing, like, class quests. Do you have a party finder up? You know, Elise, if your Dark Knight is geared enough, you could join us as, like, an off-tank. Just a thought to consider. We are scheduled for Friday, would be the next session. And it would depend on what's going on with our tanks on that day. As for item level for Savage, actually, let me check. Would be under high-end duty. High-end duty. The first one, the minimum is 570. Second circle's 575. Third and fourth are 580. Guess we'll see what Friday is then. Around the same time. Our schedule specifically is Wednesdays and Fridays. This is in CST. 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. And Saturdays it's 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. in CST. And we do Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays. I swear I didn't know it was about to start raining when I moved. I was just thinking, let's head back to my room for a moment. And then, literally at that exact second, it starts raining. That's pretty funny. Oh, the music that's playing in here right now, I'm the one who said it. I recently learned I have that power now. I'm eventually gonna have to actually start doing stuff with this room. Not like just playing Market Board Savage or actual Savage. Ooh, Dragon Song is playing right now. Actually, is the playlist still intact? I don't think I looked too closely at the playlist when I changed the current song. Because it was playing nothing at all when I changed it. I'm going to assume that hasn't really changed from what it was. I don't have most of these songs. Speaking of roles, I was doing expert queue earlier today, like just before the thing. And I think we hit, what was it, dead ends? An orchestration role dropped for this dungeon. Have you ever seen it before? I've never seen it before. When I checked the market board for it, there was no one buying it, nor was there any roles on the market at all. Like, it has to be new. I wonder if it's still in my log. It might not be. Because I was fighting Indomitable earlier. No, it's not. Shoot. But yeah, there's like new rules, and that was one of them. I have no idea what it's worth. It's like the first time I've ever seen any roll drop from that dungeon, like, ever. Ah, the Endwalker theme, man. Where's my spirit bonding? Wait, I have a window to check now. I've actually found use in having a dedicated button for materia, because then it shows all of your spirit bond at like a glance. I've also found it useful for this, because instead of having to right-click an item and then click reduce, right-click reduce, you could just click a thing and it just reduces it instantly. A lot quicker. My god, I thought they knocked it out of the park with the music and fucking Shadowbringers. Then Endwalker dropped? Oh my god. Hmm. So by default, I'm out then, and if someone calls both melee have the buffs, or debuffs, then I'm supposed to go in, and all DPS are supposed to go out. Hmm. Before, I was just, like, somewhat staying between the middle and center so I could quickly run to each if I suddenly had a chain marker on me. Which has been working so far, I will admit. Because it gives me enough time to react. Also, hi, Ryman. Doing the proper strat like that will probably take a little bit. Also, that strat does also rely on both of the melee calling out they have the buff. So I'm not sure how reliable that strat would be for, like, a pug party finder. Because then they would have to, like, type in the chat. And you would have to realize that who's typing is the melee. Then you would have to realize it's both of them. And then react to that in time. You mean like Yua? You are the literal god with those callouts. Because I still have no goddamn idea what's going on with the in and out stuff when he does the back-to-back cleaves. I'm still relying entirely on Yua for that. Same for the later cleave part with, like, the colors. His callouts have been critical for that, too.
I'm looking at the strat that was posted in Discord, and I'm looking at page 2, where it has the temperatures with the added element of purple. Now, this matches more or less where we put the A, B, C, D, and the 1, 2, 3, 4. And since tanks are at A and C, and healers are at D and E, if we look at page 2, we'll see that range DPS are toward the north on the inner cards, and melee DPS are to the south on the inner cards. So my question is, if, let's say, the off tank or B, so if C or B get a red chain, why can't they just slide down to 3? And then the melee that would be at 3 slide in, and the same for the tank or the healer at A or D? Why can't they just slide up to 1, and then, since I'm normally the one at 1, I would just stay center to make sure that the blue chains resolve. Does that make sense?
But what if 4 has blue?
It would only work if there was specifically, like, tanks and healers could only get blue or red. But because it's random, you can't ever solve it that way. It's easier just to have designated spots versus designated people in spots.
Okay.
I wonder what I could do with this. I saw a pretty funny thing on Reddit recently with something someone did with one of their rooms. It was like a Garlean themed room. And they basically had bars with like some of their retainers inside. It made it look like there was a bunch of people like in a prison cell inside their apartment room. It was pretty great. I don't think I've actually looked at that poll yet. Yeah, it would be over here. My first thought is that it's here somewhere, right? One of the cheaper parts? Unless I'm totally wrong as to where it is. Prizes too? This is all the, like, the expensive stuff, though. There's really expensive stuff here. Oh, I see it! It's cheap as shit. Let me check it out. Yeah, I do have a housing button here, because I have found that useful too. Oh my lord. Is there a limit to how many indoor furnishings you can have out at once? Yeah, 100. So if you're willing to sacrifice a lot of your furnishings, you could make a jail cell out of these. I'll move that to storage though, because that doesn't suit the room as it is right now. Dragon Song. Yeah, I have currently have the mushroomy, some of the main themes, some of the battle themes. This game's music, man, even as far back as even A Realm Reborn, honestly. Imagine what the music's gonna be like in whatever the next expansion's gonna be, whatever they do with that. This game's music. Hey, what's going on in the party chat? I believe they're talking about shackle mechanics still. Probably gonna have to adjust prices on the healer pieces again. How often? No, they're selling. I just keep getting undercut. Market Boar Savage, man. Hang on, how am I doing on... Where are they? Lights? Because I certainly wouldn't mind having more moonlights. But what's the current? Oh, wow. That's not too bad, actually. We'll stock up a little bit on those. How am I doing material-wise in general? I've certainly gone through a fair bit of animantite. Good thing I got so much of it. I think... Actually, there is one I'm curious of checking, and that is the potent spices. Because those come from Legendary. How are those doing right now? Oh, pretty good, actually. Can I do the feed on the bird? It reacted. How about materia? Wow, they've gone... Tens have gone up in price. That was lower earlier today. And crits crashing again, though not too much. Unless you think crit will crash more, now might be a good time to pick a bit up, police. Unless you think it'll crash harder. Wait, who's this mad lad that's selling like 99 at once? And like a meal. How many stacks? You see this shit? Holy crap, that's a lot. There's like this giant price ceiling at like 5,000. It's not like letting it rise any higher right now. It actually wouldn't surprise me if that was Ultra. Have these crashed yet? Please. Looks like you could still make money off them. Just not as much. How about crafting control? Well, and CP. But what's the current status of control? Yoink! No hesitation on that one. No hesitation on that one. I'll take it. Whoa, you can reply to people in Twitch chat now? I didn't even know that was a thing. Ooh, that took a while. Who joined? Wait. Oof. Partition and floating walls. These two guys have done stuff with your room. My room's been like that since the realm was born, because I wanted to... My original idea was steampunk, so let's just do metal. And then I had it like that. Like, it wasn't always intended to look like an interrogation room. That happened completely by accident. And since I realized that's what it became, I just left it like that. Like, originally these lights is because I was messing around with lighting when I was an early sprout. And then I put this chair here, like, oh hey, let me test out putting some furniture. So I put this chair here and a bed back here. And I think that's also when I put the orchestration roll in the corner. And then later on, I realized when I think someone told me, it might have been Elise, that it looked like an interrogation room. Like, I seriously didn't realize it first. And since then, I've just left it like that. Waiting until I have the time to do something proper with my room. One of the things that I've wanted to have in the room has been like an eternal bane of my existence. I think I could technically afford it now, but... The freaking illumination module. This thing has been a thorn in my side for a long time now. Because it's so hard to get the materials for it. Back on the road again. At least for the next half hour. My food buff wore off at some point. Ugh. Let's make yours condition. Okay, we haven't wiped so much that it's, like, broken. That's good. Whew. Okay. I assume they're referring to the flare mechanic on the tank. I think we all need the orchestration role for this theme. Heck, for all I know, it actually is a role that drops here. I don't know. Outside of the obvious gear and chest rewards, I haven't actually looked into what Savage drops. Oh wait, are we doing a thing? Oh, I completely messed up my opener there. Wait, am I fucking connected?
TPS out, tank sealers in.
I have a purple chain. I can't go out.
It's right left. Gonna be flare. Out, then in.
We gotta reposition the tank after this. The boss after this, man. Gotta love warrior self-healing. Guess I'll go to my usual spot. Since it seems to work really well for me. Okay, I need to go south. Oh no, I didn't heal myself enough to survive, I think. Or did so... Wait a moment. Why did I die? Why did I die there? Am I dumb and went to the same temperature by accident? I don't think I did. What happened there? What happened there? I'm not sure what killed us. There's chains during that mechanic?
No, not during the covers.
This whole time there's been chains on that mechanic? I didn't even realize.
I don't know what killed us during the.
I guess just healer things, since I didn't have to deal with the chains.
I had the purple chains, so I had the close chains. Range had to stay close.
Red mage had red, so you guys had both. You just have to
Oh,
jug.
great.
This whole time I didn't even know there was chains on that mechanic.
There's not. Talk about another
It was
one.
before. Yeah.
Oh, the one before. Okay, oh my god, they confused the shit out of me. Oh my god. At first, the way they were talking, I thought there was, like, chains on that mechanic. Did I forget to eat food? I think I forgot to eat food. I may as well pop this, why not? I'm starting to wonder if I should just position myself preemptively on 3. When that whole mechanic just starts, so that I don't have to worry about it. Rather than stay close to everyone. I didn't do my proper opener. Whoops. I think I have health. I should.
In and out. It's a flare. Right and left.
For a second there, I thought that robot was one of us. Like, being out of position. Yep, here we go. Hey, I need to go south. Oh, I died again. What happened on the second one there? Like, it's the same thing that happened last time, actually. Where, like, both the healers
Which
go
one
down.
was empty, did you see? Where did you go?
I
to the
had to
second
go
one?
south because I had two of the same.
So was there anyone north?
Oh, I wonder if that's it. I bet that's it. A non-purple square wasn't filled. That has to be it. I think that's what killed us both times. Thing is, I think me and Jasper were doing it correctly, because I think we both had double reds both times. So I don't think it was us. And I checked the north one as well on the second one, and the middle one was red. So I had no choice but to go south. Okay, I'm preemptively going over here. Okay, I didn't get it immediately. Yep, I got red. My strategy for those does seem to work.
In and out.
In and out.
Does it start? Left and right.
Yep. I keep getting double red, man. Yep, I can only go south. So it's not going to be me again. I need to put the dot back up. Okay, now I go over here. Oh my god! It seems like we could barely survive that for all at full.
Right, left, and out. This is a start. Right, in, and right.
Right, right, and right. Got it. Very good call out. It actually did work, though. Credit where credit is due.
Color is red.
Got purple.
No, that's too far from the button.
I really hope that wasn't me.
It's probably me.
Ugh. The more we can get to that mechanic, though, the more we can practice it, you know? I wonder what would be the second good use of my bell.
So that one's the one where you can go to the letter or number corresponding to
It does seem, yeah, if we are full health, we can barely survive fucking up the temperature mechanic. Barely survive it. Barely. Like, my god, I can't believe we survive it.
It's 3 goes to 1, 8 goes to 2. Basically, it's clockwise. 3, 8.
Yep. 3, 8, 13, 18. If you're red, you're 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're blue, you're A, B, C, D.
I think I had 18 on mine, and I was blue.
I mean, you can see the number under your debuff, right?
Yeah, I just don't clearly remember what it was that specific time.
Yeah, you start at 1 and go clockwise for your position.
What?
I would hold your sprint for this part in particular, if you have not used it prior for something else.
Wait, there's a clockwise mechanic for it?
What was that?
There's a clockwise thing for that mechanic?
No, it's just the positions you stand on. Like if you got red, right? You start at 1 and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and those are the positions you stand on, depending on the amount of time your debuff has left. So if you're the minimum amount of time, which is 3, you go stand on 1. And if you're 8, you go stand on 2 and so forth.
Ah. So the max time for blue would be D?
Correct.
It would be D, which is 18.
It's gonna take me a while to really nail that mechanic. Doesn't help that we've only gotten to it a few times, so I haven't had much chance to practice it yet.
3, 8, 13, 18.
3, 8, 13, 18.
The people who have 3 snapshots super quickly, so just kind of be around the center so you can sprint and move there very quickly. Everyone else kind of has some time.
I also noticed that if I have Temperance up and we're literally full health, we could barely survive messing up the third temperature mechanic.
Nope, I left one open, so you took extra damage. That's what I was trying to say. You took extra raid wide because there was one fire open on my spot. If everything clears and resolves correctly, you take very minimal damage.
I know, but what I was saying is, if the mitigation is up, we can barely survive messing that one up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can fail through it and be okay, as long as everyone's healed up. But everyone gets a damage down, which then will not make a DPS check later on.
I mean, we have to get to the enrage first, you know?
Well, I know, I'm just saying.
I just found that amusing as all that we could barely survive it.
Yeah, I watched a lot of people fail through it when it first came out. They're just like, F it, we don't care, we'll just heal through it. Oh, okay. Sure.
Heal through it.
Sounds to me.
Alright, here we go again. We got 10 minutes left in our schedule, I think.
Left and right. This is a stack. Out and in.
Oh, I had bad dot timing that time. Actually, temperature mechanic should be pretty soon, shouldn't it? Not before another raid wide. Here we go. It loves giving me fire for some reason. Funny how that works out. Ah, shit.
Nobody was notified.
And then people died because my mitigation wasn't up. That seems to be a consistent issue, that nobody's north right now. At least I'm assuming it is so far. Earlier was me wiping the party. And then I learned what I was doing wrong and I corrected. Wait, hold on.